I'm really excited to be a part of the New York Liberty. To come kind of home and be close to my family is amazing for me. I know it's amazing for them. Might be too close to home, but we'll figure that out. But I'm just excited for the opportunity. I'm excited to play for Coach Sandy. I've also played against her, seen her coaching. She doesn't yell much, which I'm very excited about. But we'll see how long that lasts. But I'm just excited to be part of this franchise. Be in New York, play at the Barclays, and be a part of this team because, I played against them last year and they weren't easy to play against. So I'm excited to be a part of, this group. Like Sandy said, hopefully kind of bring my leadership. I guess I am a vet now. I just turned 30. So, we're up there. So I just want to bring, my wisdom and my experience to this team and bring the things that I'm good at. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited to get started with them. And I think for me, what sealed the deal though, was probably just the team. I mean, the players looking at the roster, feeling like I can really fit in and contribute to this team, and kind of play the role that I've always wanted to play of being that leader and being that vet, and just doing the things that I'm good at. So it was everything combined, but I think the thing that really just put it over was, talking to Benijah and hearing how I would fit into playing for them. Young and Sprite, man. They just ran. They shot a lot of threes, which I love. But I think that's why I was so excited because I can bring that inside presence to them. But Benijah being the player that she is, Sabrina having the year that she had, and I'm looking forward to seeing the potential of Tosh since she was, injured most of the time last year. So overall, I just think it's a really well-rounded roster. A lot of, like Coach Sandy said, just that core group, that potential that we have to just grow together, and just get even better. Because last year, I mean, they got into the playoffs, almost beat Phoenix. So, they had an incredible run. There's a lot, to be honest with you. I feel like the last 5 years in general, I've been able to play with Sloot and Allie, and I've just learned the most from them, whether it's as people, as teammates. I don't really know specifically. Maybe for me, it's like, I think just how long a season is, especially last season for us. I think that's what I learned is just not reacting too harshly to wins or losses. Because we didn't have a great season. We had a very up and down season. We went on like a 7-game losing streak, and all 3 of them were like, it's okay. Like playoffs are a clean slate, this, and this. And then, you saw what happened. So I think it's really just learning that like the season is long and anything can happen. So just kind of keeping your foot on the gas and, always preparing each game. Like, it's your last really. I feel like it's just bouncing stuff off of each other. I think I've played with her in USA basketball and we get along really, really well. So I'm excited to kind of have that dynamic with the 2 of us. Cause I think it's really important to have a leader in the guard spot and in the post spot, because a lot of times the young ones as post players, they're going to be like, why am I asking a guard how to do a post up or a post defense? And vice versa. So I think it's important to have that and for us both to have that good relationship and that good connection as leaders, will be fun, but also really important for the team. So I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. Honestly, that was something that, intrigued me a lot about New York too, is the market, and not only the market, but the team. The marketing of the team is incredible to me. Like they talked about, you walk around in Brooklyn and people know who they are. And you see it everywhere, like you see the New York Liberty all over the place in Brooklyn. So that's incredible for me. And to see how much they've used their voices within the community and within the market, is something that not a lot of teams are doing, and they have been. So to see them trailblazing that, is important to me because of how much, we've done in the bubble and how important it is to just use our voices for good. So I'm excited to be a part of that market and have the capability of using it to use my voice more and speak out about, anything that, hits home to me.